Imagine spending your whole life looking forward for something to happen, something that you have always anticipated, something that you've always looked with so much effort, desire to see it coming into a reality. It could be something you've prayed for so many years about, a change that you've always wanted for it to occur in your family, in your marriage, in your studies, in your society. But it takes too much time until the urge fades away and you no longer have the anticipation that you've always had when you first had that vision in your mind. But suddenly someone comes and tell you, you know what? It's gonna happen. You're going to get it. What will be your first reaction of that desire that you've always looked forward to? Would you question the possibility of that coming to reality? Would you be, excited, enjoying, screaming and shouting? Would you be in doubt or confused? I don't know what your reaction would be. But when Sarah received the message that she's actually going to be a mom, after so many years waiting, crying, praying, desiring until that faded away, she was told, and you know what her reaction was? She laughed sarcastically in disbelief that how can that even happen? How can that change occur? Look at my age. Look at me now. It will not even be possible for me to walk around, with a big belly, yet she's an old woman. I don't know if you're picturing that, but it's a change that was gonna happen, and it was indeed true. It happened. Like so many of us are looking forward to that change occurring or happening. And that's why you're not in belief that it can actually come to pass, that you can actually attain that which your heart really and truly desires and you look forward to each and every day, each and every moment of your life. You've been praying so hard about it. You've been working so hard for it, for that promotion, but nothing is happening. They're not even talking about it. It's like it died, it's vanished. It's no longer happening in your life. But let's face it, these are the challenges that we are facing day in, day out. Lack of faith that what you're actually praying for, applying for, looking forward to can happen. That change that you've been longing towards to can actually come. Not in a blink of an eye, but gradually it will happen. Let's have this conversation of why so many people are having the doubts and the change they want it to happen in their life. They see like it's not gonna ever happen. They've lost hope. They've lost confidence in themselves. They've lost the reality, the vision that was once upon a time in their mind. They've always looked forward to seeing it happening. Number one, it's because they have stayed there for too long, crying, until now maybe that pain has come to be the reality, the story. It's their story, the story of their life. But do you know that story can change? Your reality, the way you see things right now, it doesn't mean that's where you will always stay. The Bible says that we do not live by sight, but we live by faith. The reality might seem otherwise, but the change you want, first build it in your mind. Sarah stayed there for so long, crying, until she accepted the reality that was there, that I am a barren woman and I'll never be a mother. But imagine God telling her that you're going to be not just a mother of one child, mother of nation. Because if Abraham is the father of the nation, she is the mother, the one who carries those nation. So come out of that reality you think you are in and start seeing. Build your vision. Are you seeing the end before you even started? Because that's where we fail. You want change, but you don't even know what kind of change you want. Work on it. Start building yourself. Start seeing it, because change begins from you. You're the one who brings that change. We will just see the outcome of what has been inbuilt in you, and we'll start believing on what you actually think you can, because you are exactly who you think you are. So what do you think you are? What is your reality? Do you think that change can actually happen from where you are, from what you're feeling, from your pains, and all those things that surrounds you? Number two thing that fails us from seeing the change, or for change to occur or to happen in our life, it's because we've lost that hope. The hope is gone, because you're seeing so many challenges instead of seeing an opportunity from those challenges. We once said that the things that you pass through today, they are what builds you. They build resilience in you. They give you more ideas. They prepare you for what is ahead. So don't lose that hope. Keep believing. Keep the hope alive that one day the change that I always look forward to, it will happen in my life. Even if it does not look like it right now, God is still at work. When God promised Abraham and Sarah to get a child, it didn't just happen like telling them today and then tomorrow they had Isaac. No, it took time. It took time until they were in a rush of Sarah telling her, or telling his husband, that you need to sleep with our maid to get the child. I guess I didn't hear God right. But no, it might not happen the way you want right now. It might not happen right now, but it will eventually come to pass. So keep that hope alive. Don't give up. Don't stop believing. Trust that it will come to pass exactly how you desire. The other thing you need to do is change the way you think. If you change the way you think, you'll change the way you live. If Sarah started living like a mom, because that's the reality, that was what she was looking forward to. She spent a whole lifetime without a child, but now something has been declared that she's going to be a mom. She should start immediately changing the woman she was to a mother. If you want to see change happening in your life, in your career, in your relationship, in your home, if you want to live or come out of being a bachelor to a husband, start living like a husband. If you want to be a CEO, think like one, live like one, dress like one. Go to seminars that speak about being a CEO. Change your mind, change your thinking. If you want this change, do like the change you want. Move towards that change. Live it, and then you'll start seeing the transformation happening in your life. So today, I challenge us that you need to step up and step out, becoming the change you want, because you are the change that you want. It will only happen if you want it. How bad do you need it? How bad do you want it? So today, that which is in your mind, what you want, don't just let it be there in your mind. Put it into a reality. Start believing like it. Eat like the change you want. Dress like the change you want. Speak like the change you want. Desire like the change you want. Because that's the only thing that can happen. No money, no amount of energy, no exercise can change or can bring the transformation than you actualizing and making it to come to a reality. For your life to blossom and for you to become exactly what you desire, or to see the change that you want in your life, you have to completely change and adapt to the characters of the life that you want. Take, for example, a butterfly. Before it's a butterfly, it's a caterpillar and all the other stages. And when it's a caterpillar with all the characteristics. But when it's a butterfly, the behavior, the thinking, the aspects, the image that it takes and the transformation totally different. So we can get and acquire something from that. For it to fly, it has to come out of the thinking of a caterpillar, because now it has the wings. So the same way you need to transform your mind. You are the change that you need. And by doing so, you need to think differently. So acquire the state, the image, the behaviors of the things that you want, the levels that you desire, because it all starts with you. Change completely and see yourself in the shoes of where you want to be in life. Glad Mushai, host, Becoming the Best Version of Yourself. Stay tuned.